Hey everybody, Christopher Quintel here with some tips from the trenches of real estate. Wanted to talk today about pricing your property when you're getting ready to sell. And in this instance, when you're getting ready to sell a fixer. It's a different animal than pricing something that's turnkey. Right now people want turnkey, that's obviously what goes for the best buck. People don't want the headache, the expense, the aggravation of trying to renovate a property. So when you're pricing a fixer, you have to account for the margin involved of the buyer. People like to take a look at their numbers, and in this case that we're working on, property's worth about $2 million if it's fixed up. Needs about 150 grand worth of work. So where does the seller want to price it? Well, $1,850,000. Worth $2 million minus 150 grand worth of work, so it's worth $1,850,000. Like, no, that's not how this works. Someone who's buying it, you have to account for their costs if you expect to sell it. Somebody that's a fix and flip person, even the fix and flip people that are working on thinner margins these days, they still have to have a margin. They have to account for carrying costs, they have to account for sales costs, they want to have some profit on their money in order to make it worth their while to buy it in the fixer condition. And the second fixer buyer is somebody that's an owner-user. Even somebody that's an owner-user, they want some sort of sweat equity built into the property. If they're going to go through all the aggravation and the work, they don't want to just end up with something that's going to be worth the same amount had they just gone in and bought a turnkey property and not have to endure all the aggravation of renovating. So those are the things that really have to be accounted for. And you know, when you're taking a look at comparable sales, if you're lucky enough to get fixers that you're allowed to compare to that really give you a sense of where this property is going to liquidate for, great. But if you don't, you have to start working backwards and figuring out the numbers. Take a look at what the work is costing, take a look at a reasonable carry cost period, and start doing the math of the buyer so that you get a better sense of what the profit margin is on a property like this. So if you need our help, you want to take a deep dive on what your property's worth and what the construction numbers look like, this is what we do all day long, and we've got some pretty good insights. So if you need our help, call me anytime, 310-770-2703. Thanks for watching.